Hi guys, today I will be sewing my off-shoulder top pattern. This top is designed with the scrunch side seams, which give the top a lot of texture and has off-shoulder side sleeves. The top pattern uses knit fabric, so you can expect a snug fit that hugs your torso. Today we'll be making a top, but you can also add a skirt to this pattern if you'd like to make a dress. Here is a sample I made of the dress. You can see that I removed the scrunch from the bodice. You can use different material for the bodice and skirt. For the bodice, I used a rayon spandex fabric and I made the maxi skirt from the lightweight linen. You can style the shoulder straps at different heights to adjust the look of the pattern as well. Instructions for how to make both the top and the dress with and without the scrunch will be included in the pattern download. For my main fabrics, I'm using a rayon spandex fabric with a 4-way stitch. This pattern is made for knit fabrics, and the fabric should have a 70% stretch both ways. And here's my pattern. You can find the link to this pattern in the video's description. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to lay the front and the back pieces on top of each other with the right sides facing each other. P-stitch the shoulder sides here to hold the fabric together. Leave a 2-inch break in the stitching on either side. Now we will double stitch the seam on the longer sides so we can scrunch the sides later. Next, I'm going to align the armhole curves and stitch the armholes together using the zigzag function on my machine. Since we are using elastic knit fabrics, stitching using the zigzag function will help prevent the stitches from popping. Now it's time to scrunch the top. We will only scrunch the longer sides of the pieces where we double stitched earlier. Pull along the double stitching to create a scrunch along the top and scrunch until the length of the longer side of the piece matches the shorter side. Here, I'm going to reach into the slip opening and pull the corresponding slip opening so that they are aligned on top of each other. And then, I'm going to zigzag stitch the slips closed. Now we are going to attach the bottom seam of the main fabric and the lining fabric together. When you align the seams, the circular seam from one end should align with the circular seam from the other end. Stitch them together using a zigzag stitch. After stitching the bottom seams together, there should be an opening where you can stick your hand through like this. If you don't have this opening, you made a mistake on the previous step. We are going to close the opening now. Zigzag stitch the side seams together in order to lock the side seam together. This will prevent the lining and the main fabrics from shifting around. Do not stitch over the 2-inch opening that we have. We want to continue to leave that open for later. Now from that 2-inch side seam opening, let's pull the top right side out. Lastly, we are going to stitch the opening closed using a stage stitch. Okay, we are done with this top. If you want to attach a skirt to make a dress, there are instructions for that in the pattern download. If you run into any questions, feel free to write them below in the comments. I will do my best to answer all the questions I get. See you guys next time.